So we just try to build up an alternative ward for people who need to retire from their normal ward at least for 4 days.
I'm sitting here with Tomáš Fiala. Tomáš, welcome.
Hello.
You are the main organizer of Brutal Assault.
Yes.
You've been doing this for quite some time. What edition is this? How many years have you been doing this?
It's gonna be 29th year of Brutal Assault, and I believe it's a 27th edition, as long as we had 2 years of COVID, which was a small editions of Brutal Assault. So,
and this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, extreme metal festival in the world, or at least in Europe, right?
We are the biggest smaller festival, and the festival with a great underground approach, which became a little bigger. So that's something which is pretty special, and we love that fact.
And how many people come every year to Brutal Assault, roughly?
If you see somewhere that Brutal Assault is sold out, it means it's 22,000 people, which means 18,000 paid, and then the rest could be guests.
Yeah.
Bands, staff.
For this year's edition, I mean, there are quite a few interesting headlines there. What are some of the most known ones that?
Oh, I would name Wardruna for sure, Body Count, which is gonna be very special. The special show of Behemoth with MISÞYRMING playing the first CD, which is gonna be really interesting because like it has a really the dirty sound, and MISÞYRMING is a great band to perform it with. Oh. And we have so much more than that. It's more than 120 bands, or nearly 150.
And it's 5 days, right?
That's kind of 5 days. Yeah. The first day is just like one stage, and it's a warm-up show, and then we go on with 2 or 3 kind of main stages and 2 smaller ones, and the smaller one is Octagon, and the other one is called Cult Stage, which has a really underground concept, and it's more about electronic music and etc.
Is there any bands that you are personally very excited to see that haven't been there or haven't been there for a really long time? Or
sure, for example, Primus, even though it's not typically metal show, like it's a really unique renovating band.
And this festival attracts a lot of foreigners. I mean, there is a lot of people. When I've been going there, I meet people from Colombia, from Brazil, a lot of people from Greece. There are even people coming from Canada, Australia. Is this growing? I mean, are you getting more and more foreigners, do you feel, or?
Well, the question is, has this been the universal approach we wanted to reach? Kind of. And after many years, like imagine a snowball, so the name just went through, and more people get known or started to know about the Brutal Assault. So we just try to build up an alternative ward for people who need to retire from their normal ward at least for 4 days. And this is something which works really well with great Czech beer culture, and with all the activities we do around. It's essential, and that the people feel that they have not experienced it yet anywhere else.
Is there something gonna be different this year? I mean, are there some new services? I noticed just on the hotels, for example. I mean, you started offering these spa hotels, or like where you can. I mean, this wasn't 5-10 years ago. No. I mean, is this because your customers are getting older, like people like me, like the visitors?
For sure. And in general, like it's becoming a holiday, a vacation, and they want to have they have a great time on a festival site, and to be fully prepared for the festival battle, they need to kind of rest and do their things in the morning and sleep well. So in general, this is something we have been thinking about, and it works really well.
So for you, I mean, been doing this now for, as you say, for almost 30 years. Or you've been, I mean, you came into it a little bit later, but
I came in,
yeah. But is it always fun?
I mean, the purpose is fun, and the process is not always the fun. No. It would be a lie, but in general it is, and it's a really, like, there is a high purpose behind it, and it's our devotion, and it's something we really like to do, and it's our main priority for an entire year. And what we really want to do is just to keep it very unique and keep the attitude like that's our child. We need to raise the best way we can.
So why should a person watching this come to Brutal Assault?
It's very unique. It's very underground in a good way. That's the atmosphere which makes it great. And even though I believe we do a good job, the bricks of the wall, the fortress itself is the biggest magic you can experience. And after many years in the fortress, we kind of connected it really well. So once you get there, then every year you've got the fortress calling you back, and it's very hard.
It has a very strong attraction, and I know. Okay, thanks, Tomáš. Thank you very much for sharing this with us, and I look forward to seeing you on Brutal Assault in the summer.
See you. Cheers.
Thank you.